Hello and welcome back to our little video series on creating a raw WordPress theme, right? From scratch. That's what I mean by raw. Again, poor choice of words, but hey. So in the last movie, you saw that when I created, right, a single.php page, I went from showing the post using index.php to getting absolutely nothing, right? Absolutely nothing here, okay? And that's to be expected, right? Number one is our page doesn't have any PHP code in it, right? So if I go to my theme, let me go to my Bruce Elgort theme, and I go to single.php. First of all, let me just see if adding any PHP tags here makes a difference. Okay, I'll just put an opening one. Okay, let's go back to the page now and refresh. Okay, still absolutely nothing, right? So let's go back to our friend Popper, right? Let's go back to our friend Popper. And let's take a look, okay, at themes. And again, I'm going to the full Popper. And I'm going to go to, where are you? Single.php. I'm going to open that bad boy up. And you should see here, right, the entire script to, at least for the Popper theme, right, to show a single post. So I'm just going to copy that, and then I'll step you through it, okay? So here's my single page, okay? And let me get rid of this PHP tag, okay? And I'll put a snippet file for this, don't worry. And let me refresh, and let's see what we got. Hey! Okay, so we're getting a little bit more. Let's go back here for a second. And let me go back to my page. Let me click on this as an aside post. And you can see here, right, that we are starting to see the beginnings, right? The beginnings of our page, right? But we're not seeing the actual content here, nor are we seeing the title. We're seeing the comment stuff, right? And we're seeing, post navigation, previous, next. We're seeing our widgetized area, but again, we're not actually seeing the content of the post, right? So let's go look at our page for a second here. If you remember correctly, right, Popper used, right, these template parts, right? And then they had the template parts for, a single post, right? But we don't have those parts in our raw theme here. So watch this. Let me play around for a second here, and let me just take out that. Okay, whoops, sorry, that didn't work. Let me just, I'm going to rip it out for now, okay? Just rip it out, okay? And let me save this here, okay? And again, we probably should still get nothing, right? Yeah, because we're not getting anything here, right? So how about, right, if we put in here, right, we are calling the post, so we're getting the post, okay? How about if we do something like this? We put some PHP tags in, and let's just get, let's see, let's do the title. Do we get anything? Let's see. Okay, ready? Refresh. Okay, so this is an aside post, so we got the title there. And what about the actual content, right? Content of the blog post, the content. Look them up on the codex. And now we have our content, okay? Now, it's unstyled and, it's pretty ugly, right? Again, here's your comments, right, stuff to leave comments. It all works, believe it or not, because I'll put in here, this is a test, and I'll put post comment, and there it is, right, with my avatar and everything, but it's unstyled, okay? Now, notice carefully here. Let's go back, okay? So we're displaying the header, right? We're displaying the comments, right? And if I wanted to take those comments out, right, let me just cut them out for a second so you can see what's going on here. And I'll refresh. And now all of our comment logic is gone. Maybe you don't want to show it. Maybe you're a blog just about information and not getting, replies, from people. So let's put that back. Okay, same thing with the post navigation. If you want to turn it on or off, you can do so. Okay, and say you don't want to display the widgetized area or the sidebar, right? So let's just take that out for a second. Okay, and let's refresh. And guess what? Okay, it's gone, right? The widgetized area is gone. So how about that, right? Yay! So a couple things you need to look up. First of all, let me put back the widgetized area. Okay, so you want to look up, right, all these things: the underscore title, the underscore content, right? This while loop, by the way, right, gets how many posts you have, and in this case, it's a single post, so it's only going to execute once. And then you could add HTML markup and classes and everything you want here to style it. You can determine whether you want to put the comments on, whether you want to have post navigation. Again, I'm starting to sound like a broken record, right? So you also want to, change up here. It says Popper, right? I'm going to change this to Bruce Elgort. I forgot what it was. Let me open up functions.php. Whoops, not Grammarly. Okay, let's force quit you. Let's go here. Let's go into my theme, and let's go into functions.php. Okay, and let me open up. And it's Bruce Elgort Beta. Bruce Elgort Beta. So I'm going to close that. And of course, I'll just put it in here, okay, to be consistent. And there you go, okay? So there you go. So now you can display a single page. Now, if you wanted to be, cool, right? Maybe cool, maybe slick, maybe whatever word you want to use, maybe you can incorporate the template parts from Popper, okay? Because you know how to do that already, because we did that with the child theme. Okay, so you want to make sure you're doing all this stuff because you need to. Okay, have a good day.